Hi, good morning. Okay, a lot of people are saying that it's Farji democracy and there is dictatorship, and after this election, if Modi ji wins for the third time, it's going to be, complete dictatorship. So, to all those people, I want to tell आप ये कंट्रोल्ड इन्वायरमेंट में ये बात बोल रहे हो इलेक्शंस के पहले दैट शोज दैट यू हैव द फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच dictatorship is control, but whoever becomes a dictator, a human being, is not above God. God controls even the dictator. So अगर आपको अपने भगवान में इतना विश्वास है तो क्यों डर रहे हो अगर डिक्टेटरशिप भी हो रही है भारत के अंदर as per your thought process. There was a photographer, I'm taking his name, yeah, because I've done 2-3 collaboration shoots with him, and I introduced him to my husband. No, I don't want to take his name, forget it, let me not give him that much of importance. But he was an Indian Muslim. I shot with him, and I paid him also whatever the deal was for the collaboration, because conveyance and all that you pay, because photographers come from far places who are not that established. So he was the one who is commenting on the video shared on my social media that dictatorship will be executed once Modi ji comes in power for the third time. He's an Indian Muslim, so obviously I was noticing his comment, and as a Bharatiya, I just wanted to address it. He has got married to a Hindu lady. He has got that lady converted into his religion. He has not married that Hindu lady under Special Marriage Act, where she can follow her religion and he can follow his religion. He has converted his Hindu wife and made her accept or convert into a religion that is followed by his family. That is called dictatorship. That is called control. You have controlled the wife's mind to convert into your religion, and the pretext is love. So what is that? Is that love jihad? No, that's love. So that is control. So dictatorship, the word that everybody wants to use these days, saying that Modi ji will control. Modi ji cannot control what God wants to control. Okay? God is making Modi ji the Prime Minister for the third time. So bow down to that God. And those people who talk about dictatorship, especially the Indian Muslims, kindly don't get married to Hindu women. And if you do get married to Hindu women, don't force them to get converted, or don't brainwash them to get converted to marry you. Let them follow their religion. Give them that freedom. The conversation that happens between a couple in which the man is an Indian Muslim and he tells his Hindu wife or wife of any other religion that you need to get converted, that is called control. That is called dictatorship. That is called controlling love. And that is wrong. So to all the Indian Muslims who are using the word dictatorship for Modi ji's third term, kindly don't use that. अपने गिरेबान में झांक के देखिए और फिर दूसरों पे उंगली उठाइए. Modi ji will become the Prime Minister of Bharat for the third time because God controls the destiny of Bharat, not human beings. Hi, can you hear the prayer offered? Because you can hear the loudspeaker. Oh, there are crows also. But I'm on the 18th floor. Can you hear? Can you hear the loudspeaker? So that's still on. Yeah. So Eid Mubarak. And if you can have dictatorship in Middle East countries, then क्या बड़ी बात है अगर इंडिया में भी डिक्टेटरशिप हो गई तो, है ना? Why worry? If you control love and you tell your partner in love to change your religion because they love you, then that is not dictatorship. That is also dictatorship. So my advice to all those people who want to convert women in today's time who are non-Muslims, kindly marry in your own faith, because if you want to marry outside your faith and you are in love with that person, don't force that person to convert to your religion. Use Special Marriage Act. Yeah, we live in Bharat. Laws are there. You don't have to force dictatorship by controlling the mind of your female partner. Have fun. Eid Mubarak. And switch on my loudspeaker. Have fun. Okay, that's really loud. Okay, and I'm on the 18th floor. So the loudspeaker volume is really loud. But it's happening in India, in Bharat still. So kindly don't use the word dictatorship. Okay? I don't think I hear all this when I go to Dubai. And Dubai is an Islamic country, right? So wahan pe I don't hear such loud loudspeakers. There are rules. So in Bharat also there will be rules. Uniformity. No majority, no minority. If you using loudspeaker, I will use loudspeaker. Rules have to be same. Don't play the victim card anymore. ठीक है, इसलिए वो इंसान जिसने भगवान राम का मजाक उड़ाया वो आगे से विक्टिम कार्ड नहीं खेले, इसलिए उसको काम दे दिया, शो जिता दिए. ठीक है ना, रोजी रोटी चल रही है ना, तो आगे से अभी इसके बाद कभी भी विक्टिम कार्ड खेलना मत, बिकॉज विक्टिम कार्ड खेलना बुरी बात है, चाहे कंगना खेले या माइनॉरिटी खेले. ओके, हैव फन. बिकॉज कंगना भी बहुत विक्टिम कार्ड खेलती है कि मुझे लोगों ने बुली किया. तो विक्टिम कार्ड खेलना बंद करो, अपने दम पे जियो और यूनिफॉर्मिटी को सपोर्ट करो. ठीक है? एंड डोंट कन्वर्ट पीपल इफ दे फॉल इन लव विद यू. दैट शुड बी द ब्यूटी ऑफ योर रिलीजन. ठीक है? So in continuation of my chat with Siri, I just want to say that I have been reading the news about Supreme Court, being a little tough on Patanjali and the Patanjali bosses. Patanjali in their ads used to say that they could cure COVID and they could cure cancer when their medicines are used if a person is diagnosed with it. Now during COVID time, there were times when people were having the cold cough symptoms, and instead of going the normal routine, people were taking the Patanjali medicines. Sangram also took Patanjali medicines once he was diagnosed with high fever. So I have also taken Patanjali, Giloy and every combination that was advised during COVID time. But I really don't know if Patanjali products can cure cancer. All I would say is that people should be a little responsible when they publish such statements, because people who are their customers believe them because of those statements. So when Patanjali says that it can cure cancer, it has to be 100% sure that it can cure cancer, otherwise it should not make that statement. And so the whole thing is, there has always been a tug of war between allopathy and Ayurvedic medicines and mode of treatment. I know that Matthew Perry passed away because he was addicted to ketamine. A lot of doctors subscribe opiates to reduce pain. Ketamine is also used to treat depression and for pain management. Now Matthew Perry was the most famous known actor of Friends soap. So we need to understand that medicines that are given to us by doctors whom we know, that medicine also we need to check through Google, whatever information we can, and figure out whether it's addictive or not. Allopathy has a lot of medicines which are addictive, opiates specifically for pain reduction. Ayurveda obviously cannot treat you if you have a heart attack. You have to go to the operation theatre to get yourself a bypass or a stent if you're having a heart attack or some heart related problem. Ayurveda is for general good maintenance of life. Yoga is a part of Ayurveda. So you have to understand what to pick up from which science, from which medical science. So Patanjali should have not oversold their products by saying that it can cure cancer, because that's like crossing the line. But a lot of brands, because now I did a food startup, so I'm reading a lot of things and trying to understand, they have no ethics. A lot of brands publish healthy, organic, even without the substance being healthy or organic. Forget using cold pressed oil, they're all using refined oil. But how are they labeling their products to be healthy? Just because it is written healthy on the product does not mean that the product is actually healthy. You have to trust the people, the brand that is promoting that thought process. Yeah, enough Kyan for today. Enjoy. So you have work going on in my building, and it's Eid, but people are working, which is good. We need to work, even on holidays, festivals. Yeah, baby. So my neighbor has given me a very beautiful cake. Eid Mubarak to everybody out there. Awesome. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Eid Mubarak.